And the kind of projects he was mentioning, they're doing like $2 million projects, which is a project spread up over 1 year, 2 year, right? And for them, taxation. So this taxation is not an issue for them in the end, right? But the bigger issue that they really address is the legal issues. They get sued a lot.
Being in Delaware, you don't get sued?
No. In the US, it's a standard process that you get sued. You're probably having a litigation, at least a couple of litigations every year, and you're like so that's why you need to, if you're into US, so you have to be very prepared to have litigations against you by your own employee. If you generally when you fire someone, he'll sue you for something. So that you need to have a legal insurance also in place.
That's more critical,
Yeah, so you have to have legal insurances in place to cover such kind of litigations for you. But he said, be ready for these litigations. You'll get at least a couple of them every year. So those are the things over there.
हमारे department की rate होती है वहाँ पर ये legal litigation होती है.
But see what Piyush was telling, the point that Piyush is saying that you have to be in the ecosystem. I also realized that you have to be in the US to get business out of US. यहाँ बैठ के the kind of business that we are not talking about, the big numbers, वो यहाँ बैठ के नहीं होता. You have to go there. You have to be there. California is an amazing experience. I had been to a lot of meetups over there. I had meetup.com पे जाके I had registered to various events. And the thing was, a lot of buzz over there. Like the kind of talks, like he was saying that they're talking at a very different level. हम तो यार, you don't even think at that level.
Vikram, what is your take? You also feel that there should be a entity in the US? You have to be in the US to get the business?
Let me tell that with an anecdote. I was talking to this one guy, and he said, gave him a demo again in Starbucks, got interested. He says, so where is your company based at? He says, walking out. He says, where is your company based at? I said, India. He said, why is it not in the US? So I said, the moment I get about 10 paying customers here, I'll go ahead and sign myself up. He's like, dude, I'm going to sign up tomorrow and I'll check if you are a company in the US or not. If you are, I'll pay you. If you're not, I won't.
See, the reason why they do that is legal cover. They want to ensure that they are legally covered. If you get screwed, they'll sue you.
But Raman, look at it this way, right? Today we have to do business here.
Yeah.
And let's say there's somebody who comes in from Sierra Leone or something.
We'll not
who
do
says
business.
that, would you like to do business with me? You won't do it with him, right?
Exactly.
Until he says, there is my representative here. You can
And this is my office in, say, whatever it is.
Bilkul, yeah.
So that comfort level is
Especially
required.
cloud companies, we see that a lot because people are giving you their data, and so they want legal cover that they can sue your pants off in case you're found to be misusing their data.
Raman, to both of you, what do you think is the difference in your process of selling compared to the process that you adopted over here?
You want to answer that?
Yes,
The process. What is the
Selling
difference in the
process.
selling process?
vis-a-vis India, उधर आ गया
India और वहाँ में.
वहाँ पर
थोड़ा डिटेल में बताना है.
This is again my experience.
हाँ.
My experience was that
मैंने कहा किताब लेके तुम पढ़ के गए हो.
नहीं. So see, one thing is for selling, यहाँ से leads लेके जाओ. Like I was fortunate enough to have a mentor who introduced me to a lot of people beforehand on the emails, and I managed to set up a few meetings with them, and that really helped. Of course, it didn't mean that I was able to close all the deals over there, but many of them I had a lot of gyan with them. Right? So over there you need to go, and the first time you have to go there to get gyan. जितना हम आपको ज्ञान याद देंगे वो the first time experience जो आपको वहाँ जाके होएगा, we cannot still sell it to you over here. So the thing is you have to go there to experience this, right? Selling के लिए best is get leads, and leads are for referrals, and the most easiest. And so I went after the low hanging fruit. When I went there, I said, okay, let me try doing direct customers. But then I realized that I was wrong. Right? I couldn't, in 2 months' time, I sale नहीं बंद कर सकता. Because being a services company, what is the USP I'm trying to build over here? The kind of USP you're trying to sell वो services के अंदर वो नहीं sell होता. It's not easy to sell a services USP over there. So any kind of sales is a long cycle, which is what I understood for me at least, like a 6-month cycle. So for me, I stopped targeting any of the Fortune 500. I said this is not where I can even sell anything. So then I started talking SMBs. I realized that वो भी sale नहीं हो रही because of my presence not here, limitations of my travel, all those kind of challenges kept coming in front of me. Then I realized that hey, this is probably not working for me. Then I said, okay, let me go for the low-hanging fruits. People I know immediately, some people who are running companies, let me tap into them, my existing customer base, get referrals from them. So that helped. I managed to close a couple of deals, and then we also spoke about doing partnerships. Then I realized that if I cannot do direct sales, let me do indirect sales. let me be a back-end guy to companies sitting over there. Let me at least get myself, so let the cash come in. Because once I get the dollars coming in, I can move myself and start doing stuff over there. So that is my strategy for the next whole year. I am saying I'm partnering with companies over there. We want to be a back-end guy. We'll support you. And once I have the dollars coming in, I'll establish myself. Yeah, because it's very costly over there. It's very, very costly. So if you're not earning in dollars, you cannot sustain yourself over there. So the sales cycle, see, it's time consuming. So for us, I took the indirect route. I said, okay, this is my indirect route, but long-term strategy, I am looking at positioning myself over there to either, so the company will position it over there in the next year, that is for sure, right? In what time period, I don't know. But then, if I have to go after the big dollars, I have to have my company as an entity in the US market. Otherwise, I cannot get the big dollars.